Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we are taking down Chapter 9 of Year 6, which is where we're looking for a Rakepick in Knockturn Alley. There's 6 parts, but we're fully prepared for this because I've saved up a lot of energy, like over 200, 274, almost 300 energy, ready for this chapter. Right, so, trust Rakepick, find Rakepick. Let's do this. So, I'd watch your back if I were you.
Go away, can't you see I'm trying to mind my own business?
Where's that blasted Mundungus, Fletcher? He owes me money.
Probably hiding. Oh, this looks like a nice little fellow Ben's talking to. I've never been happier to find you in Knockturn Alley, Ben. Tonks and I could use your help.
Sorry, but I can't. I'm busy interrogating dark witches and wizards.
Ben's interrogating dark witches and wizards? Our Ben? He thinks it'll help him hunt down Rakepick in the final cursed vault.
I'm close to finding a lead. I just know it.
So, you haven't seen Rakepick around here?
If I had, do you think I'd really still be talking to these blighters?
That's odd. We rushed over here because Aberforth said Rakepick was headed this way. There's no sign of Rakepick anywhere. No White Eagle Owl either.
White Eagle Owl? Last time I saw you, you were looking for Sickleworth.
Are you sure it's Rakepick you're after? Not new additions to your creature collection? Oh, when did we get little all smart with words? First interrogations, and now cheek? How very un-Ben-like of you. For your information, Ben, Sickleworth did lead me to someone. It just turned out to be my brother instead of Rakepick.
Your brother was at Hogwarts?
To my surprise, yes. Though it wasn't as surprising as the first time he showed up. When he apparated here to tell me in MERULA about an assassin he thinks is after us.
An assassin?
That's more like the Ben I remember. Don't worry, I was shocked too.
I'm not shocked. I'm jealous.
I stand corrected.
Fending off an unseen assassin who could be anyone or anywhere sounds exciting.
Exciting to deal with an assassin? Are you mad?
Perhaps I am.
You certainly seem to think so. No, so. Not think so. If it makes you feel any better, Ben, the most interesting people usually are. Kinda true. Unfortunately, you might get your wish, Ben. Turns out the white feather Sickleworth had in his mouth was actually a white quill. When I untransfigured it, it contained a concerning message to me.
What did it say?
You still owe us a friend's life, and we intend to collect.
I'd like to see them try.
For the record, I most certainly would not.
Do you know who sent the note?
My brother thought it was someone who owns a white owl, so I tracked down the white eagle owl from earlier. According to Aberforth Dumbledore, the white eagle owl belongs to Rakepick.
You think she might be responsible for the threat?
I was hoping to corner Rakepick here and get some answers, but it looks like we missed her.
Or she's hiding somewhere we wouldn't think to look. Too bad Mundungus Fletcher isn't here. I bet that cowardly thief would know where to look. He's an expert at laying low for self-preservation after all.
We'll just have to ask around. Someone might know where Rakepick went.
Luckily, I have experience with interrogating dark witches and wizards. Just follow my lead.
Okay, crazy Ben. Let's ask around. Usually we get a cheap chapter and then an expensive one. So I think this time it'll be expensive.
I can be very persuasive.
Get over here, you kid. Over your head. What? Do dark wizards and witches have something against soap? Ooh.
Let me know if you find Rakepick. I'd like to give her a piece of my mind.
Don't think that's her accent, really. Everyone keeps staring at me.
I don't know where Rakepick is, but if I did, I would tell you. Rakepick? Never heard of her.
Yeah, right. Don't be afraid to get rough like these types like these only respond to money and power.
Not you two again. You always manage to show up at the worst time.
Asking questions like that is a good way to earn up Ted.
Turn up dead. You think wearing black is a prerequisite for being a dark wizard or a witch?
Yes.
You're in over your head, kid. Oh, we're getting to repetition time. I feel slimy just hanging around here. I don't think it's worth saying that directly to people. Everyone keeps staring at me. don't know. Yeah, of course. You're all hiding her. She's probably one of these witches. Oh, that's too hot. Wait a minute. Ben's found something. Did you find a lead on where Rakepick might have gone, Ben? This hag knows something, but she's not talking. I told you, I know nothing. Likely story. Blimey, Ben, you just keep getting more and more interesting. If you're not going to talk willingly, then you leave me no choice. Easy there, don't need to threaten me with the exploding charm again. I told you everything I knew about the White Robe Wizard last time without a fuss, remember? How would you know all about that? Unless you're... Revelio! I don't know one! No! It's... Does this Nimbus spell 1,000 work as a wand as well? Right. This is serious business now. Where's my wand? There's too much stuff. Ah! It's all under all this Quidditch gear. Revelio! Never. Please don't work. Oh. Mundungus Fletcher. I thought there was something dodgy about the way he talked. Why'd you ruin me disguise, Answer? You trying to get me killed? Still hiding from the wizard in the white robes like a coward, eh? Wouldn't you like to know? Bombard! Not the exploding charm. I'll talk. It's Patricia Rakepick I'm really worried about running into. She's in a foul mood than ever, and I'm not exactly her favourite person. So Rakepick was here with a white eagle owl? Well, she did have a rotten bird with her, but it's not hers. No, it belongs to some of her even more dangerous associates. Bloody hell, nearly blew me cover. It did. Should have stuffed that thing right when I had a chance. If it's not Rakepick's owl, then she might not have written the threatening note, Shani. It might be somebody in the Cabal. Don't jump to conclusions. Just because it's not her owl doesn't mean she's not responsible. Plus, Sickleworth and Niffler was the one who delivered it. We can ask Rakepick if she's responsible after we find and stop her. Fletcher, do you know where Rakepick went? To get to the dark artifacts she left behind? Like the ones she kept in the classroom? How should I know? You're a Hogwarts student. But what would she need those for? Apparently, she needs to find the dark artifacts before she can keep searching for the vaults. Then we need to find those artifacts before Rakepick can. I think I'll stay here instead. That way, if Rakepick comes back, I'll be waiting. I'd stay too. I can't wait to see what Ben says next. Whatever you do, you better hurry. Word on the street is Rakepick's close to finding the last cursed vault. Better go to the defences against the dark house room. Play it straight away. Great! Oh. Ben's back to threatening Mundungus, even though he told us everything. Oh, Bill. I'm in the middle of the classroom. That's the middle of the lesson, but I'll be done with the classroom soon. Okay. Wait. Why are we not part of this lesson? I thought you were just coming back on weekends to teach me and my friends. I'm excluded from this one, am I, Bill? Hey? Thanks for that, Bill. Shiny, I just finished tutoring the gang on a few defensive spells. Without you. Want me to fill you in on what you missed? I have to go soon, but I could spare a few minutes. Well, you spoiled a few hours for everybody else, so... No, that's alright, Bill. Though there is something you could help me with. Anything, Shiny. I owe you for helping find Fred and George when they went missing. Remember those dark artifacts Rakepick had? I remember. I almost lost a few fingers to a cursed school once. Do you know what happened to them? I imagine they're still in here somewhere. Why do you ask? I tracked Rakepick to Knockturn. Apparently she's close to finding the last cursed vault, but I got a tip that she first needs the dark artifacts she left behind. So I'm hoping that I'll head her off and stop her from getting to the last cursed vault if I find them first. Of course, I hope you look for the dark artifacts. Rakepick can't get her hands on whatever's in the last vault. Though, I can't help but think I've missed something. Last I heard, you were focused on finding your brother after the twins spotted him in the Forbidden Forest. But now you seem hot on RAKEPICKS trail. What happened? Don't worry, Bill. I'll fill you in on everything you missed while we searched for the dark artifacts. So, basically, found my brother. I went looking for my brother, but he ended up finding me in Knockturn Alley. These don't look like they've been touched in ages. No, what about the sword? Theorize. So RAKEPICKS might have sent the white quill threatening our friends. Yep. Possible. Chased Sickleworth around thinking he might lead me to RAKEPICKS. He didn't. Do you think the dark artifacts might be connected to the cursed vaults? Yeah. RAKEPICKS literally said that, right? I wouldn't touch that thing if I were you. Sickleworth led you to your brother instead of RAKEPICKS. That's a twist. I hunted down a white owl to try and figure out who sent the white quill. There are plenty of dark artifacts here, but none of them are RAKEPICKS. Where did I last see those dark artifacts? An assassin might be after you, MERULA. You should tell the Aura office. Yeah, we really should. But it doesn't look like teachers or authority figures aren't great at helping us. I transfigured Sickleworth's white quill into a threatening message from R. I'm guessing it's all repetition. Yeah. Repetition. Repetition just means tea time. Tea time. It's a good cup of tea. You want to drink a cup of tea just when it's just not hot enough to burn your tongue. Because you can, like when it's too cold, you can drink it in like one sip. You don't get it's not as enjoyable. For more tips on how to drink tea, go check out my new channel. It's in the description below. It's called Tea Time with Dan. If you have gone to my description and look down just in that point, it's not there. I've just made that up. Could we be late? Could RAKEPICKS have snuck in and taken them already? Without anyone noticing? That seems hard to believe. Hey, what about Filch? He might know where those artifacts ended up. He does have a penchant for confiscating things. Thanks for the idea, Bill. What's going on here? You're teaching hunter spells. You're not showing to the rest of us, are you, Bill? It's the other way round, MERULA. Other way around, unless you weren't invited too, and then we both have a problem with Bill. It's a good thing I had to come back for my notebook. Now I know Bill's a traitor. Oh, so you had to come back, so you were here earlier. Lucky for you, MERULA. Stop being so dramatic, MERULA. Bill was helping me look for RAKEPICKS dark artifacts, that's all. If you're going to lie, at least think of a better excuse. Why would you care about RAKEPICKS junk? It's the truth. RAKEPICKS looking for them. Apparently she needs them to get into the last cursed vault. If I find the dark artifacts before she can get her hands on them, I might be able to stop her. You mean you seriously have been keeping information on RAKEPICKS from me? That sounded like my cue to leave. Good luck, Shiny, with RAKEPICKS. I'm MERULA. Why didn't you tell me that you had a lead on RAKEPICKS? You didn't need me anymore. That's true. Yeah. You said literally, I'm sorry, I thought you didn't need me anymore. I don't need you. You have a funny way of proving it. So where are those dark artifacts? Not sure. I'm about to go and ask Filch that question. And I'm coming too. What happened to not wanting anything to do with me? What I want is to kill RAKEPICKS, and I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. Even if it means tracking this dark artifact leads to Filch's office with you. Okay. I'm on my rounds. You better not step foot in my office until I return. I will respect your boundaries, and I will wait outside until you've come back. Unlike me. Oh no. Whoa, we've done it. We've just entered the room without Filch now. Typical. The one time I want Filch to be in his office, and the one time he's not. But he's our only lead to RAKEPICKS dark artifacts, so I suppose we'll have to wait here until he gets back. So, have you talked to your brother recently? That's your roundabout way of asking if my brother's still investigating whether an assassin is after us. And don't worry, he is. Please, I'm not worried. I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. I can handle an assassin. I was merely wondering if your brother said anything about visiting anytime soon. He didn't say. But that doesn't mean he's left me behind. And what about me? What about you? Did your brother say anything about me? No, why would he? No reason. I knew it. You really do fancy my brother, don't you? Don't be thick. The only thing I'm interested in is getting revenge on Rakepick. What's it to you anyway? The thought of me having feelings for your brother makes you jealous, doesn't it? I feel really bad for anybody who's like crushes MERULA. This would be hard to kind of process. You're into my brother and not me. Like when it's like you're into some other guy, I think that's alright. But into your brother, that's like... Ugh. I'm not jealous though because Penny. I believe that about as much as I believe trolling is a real seer. Deflect all you want, MERULA, but it won't work. I'm not giving up until you admit that you like my brother. Fine. The truth is... Oh. Saved by the Filch. Look at what we've got here, Mrs. Norris. A couple of troublemakers. Up to no good, no doubt. Do you see how I accidentally started my accent and try and find Filches along that sentence? Yes! We're not here to make trouble. I like this story. Seems conspiring to get your brother onto school grounds wasn't enough, eh? Now you're gonna rope one of your little friends into your schemes. We're not friends. Friends, co-conspirators, accomplices, I don't care what you call it. You're all guilty in my eyes. I want an explanation for why you snuck into my office. Rakepick's personal collection of dark artifacts aren't in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I thought you might know what happened to them since Rakepick left a post. Of course I do. I'm a caretaker after all. Where are they? I suppose I can tell you where the dark artifacts went. Oh, that seems a little bit too easy. What's the catch, Filch? In the Professor's hands, Rakepick's dark artifacts is safe from the likes of you. It was a real pleasure throwing Rakepick's. It's a real pleasure throwing Rakepick's junk away. Why you threw it away? Did Rakepick leave anything else interesting behind? Rakepick's classroom was a mess before I got to it. Okay. I offered to store the dark artifacts here myself, but our professors insisted. The professor told me to leave Rakepick's dark artifacts to them. Yeah, Miss Norris doesn't even sleep with her eyes closed. So the professors might have the Rakepick's dark artifacts. Oh, great. Repetition tea break. I mean, fairly... I mean, we are halfway through the chapter, but no 8-hour ones. So the professors told you to leave Rakepick's dark artifacts to them? That's right, and I'm sure we got them locked away tight, out of reach of your grubby little ends. So you might as well give up on whatever it is you're applying. Now, get out of my office. Mrs. Norris and I have important business to finish. That's alright. We have professors to talk to. One who spent his summer looking for Rakepick and might have an interest in her things. 2. Professor Snape. Come to Potion's classroom so I can get this visit over with quickly. Come in. Thanks for not making me wait, Snape. I really genuinely appreciate that. And the tea's all gone. This had better be important. As you can tell, I'm quite busy. Waving your wands. Bring both the serum, right, Professor? Impressive as always, Miss Snide. You are correct. I'm preparing Veritas Serum, the most powerful truth serum in existence. Doubt even Meritaserum is strong enough to get MERULA to finally admit she fancies my brother. Boom! But because I'm not interested in your brother. So you say, but your blushing cheeks say otherwise. I'm not blushing. The heat from the cauldron is making me flushed. Enough! Take your superficial squabbling somewhere else. Wait! Professor, we really do need your help. We're looking for RAKEPICKS' collection of dark artifacts. Filch said the MERULA professor took them from the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. And since you were personally looking for RAKEPICK, I thought you might have them. And why, might I ask, are you so interested in finding RAKEPICK's dark artifacts? I have reason to believe RAKEPICK might be coming for them. Apparently, she's getting close to finding the last cursed vault, but she needs these artifacts. If they're important to finding the vaults, that would explain the curses. Curses? What curses? If it will save me from your ceaseless questions and get you out of my classroom, I'll tell you what I know about RAKEPICK's dark artifacts. Oh. Do tell, Snape. I will. Do. After RAKEPICK fled, I took the opportunity to study the artifacts. RAKEPICK's dark artifacts are protected by a powerful curse. These artifacts must be important for RAKEPICK to guard them so well. If the artifacts will bring RAKEPICK to me, I'm all for them. RAKEPICK must be delusional if she thinks she can just come back and get her stuff. Why didn't I think of searching through RAKEPICK's stuff? Because she didn't have a clue but like I did. If the artifacts will bring RAKEPICK to me, I'm all for them. Okay, we get it, bro. We get it. We get it. You think RAKEPICK cursed her own objects? I realise RAKEPICK cursed her artifacts while going through her belongings. Please tell me what happened. What happened? What was the curse? RAKEPICK must have, cursed them to prevent tampering. We know. Could one of these dark artifacts be a key to getting to the last cursed vault? Possible. Tea break? No, I've run out of tea. There's no more tea. No more tea breaks, Snape. So we should have enough to possibly... Looks like we won't have to buy too many. I reckon just one gem purchase. So RAKEPICK cursed her own dark artifacts to prevent people from tampering with them. Yes, I first discovered that while investigating her belongings during her time as a professor. Though I wasn't able to get a thorough look until after she disappeared. I tried to break the curses, but it was unfamiliar dark magic. Can I try? If I can't break these curses, I can assure you they are beyond your means as well.
What, you mean like all the other curse vaults that you broke?
Oh no! I broke them! I could handle it. In case you've forgotten, I break curses all the goddamn time. I added the goddamn because I feel like it would have more effect. Unfortunately for you, your magical power doesn't match the size of your ego. I know. It's good, isn't it? Professor Snape 1, Hunter 0. No, I just slammed him back there. I was like 5 points up. So if you weren't able to handle RAKEPICK's dark artifacts, then who did? The only person at this school with the power to do so. Professor Dumbledore. Yeah. What did Dumbledore do with them? I don't know. You'll have to ask Dumbledore that question yourself. To the Dumbledore!
We have much to discuss. Come to my office as soon as you can. I'm there. If it doesn't cost me gems, I'm there.
Dumbledore. Hello, Dumbledore. Professor, we
have come looking for Rakepick's collection of dark artifacts. I am aware.
How did you know?
Filch told me you were snooping around for the artifacts in his office. I assumed it was only a matter of time before your search led you to me.
What Filch probably didn't tell you is that Rakepick is after those dark artifacts. If she gets her hands on them, she'll be one step closer to finding the last cursed vault. We have to stop her.
And we will. You, on the other hand, should be focusing on your studies. Or have you forgotten our earlier conversation about getting your priorities in order?
That was about the cursed vaults, to be fair. You warned me not to investigate the statue curse or the cursed vaults. I'm investigating Rakepick. Technically, I'm trying to find Rakepick, not the final vault.
That silver tongue of yours may find you success on the Wizargamot one day.
Hopefully not. Well, hopefully it may. If I do end up, I'll be successful.
But I'm afraid you cannot talk your way out of this one.
I mean, that's fair enough. Ha! Serves you right, Hunter.
Do you not think your obsession with finding Rakepick has gone unnoticed either, Miss Snide? While I plan to save your lecture for another day, I will say that revenge is an awful waste of talent. You do well to remember that.
Are you going to punish us, Professor?
On the contrary, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did with Rakepick's dark artifacts.
You will? Why?
All will be clear after we talk.
Right. Time to start. Leo's just walked in. Leo the dog. Leo, come say hello. Leo. Leo, come here. Oh, hello. He's walked in and my wife was trying to usher him out without making any noise. Because otherwise you just hear loads of like pitter patter in the background. He's gone now. Back to Dumbledore. Sorry, Dumbledore, we were busy with dogs. The artifacts aren't safe in Ministry headquarters. After Snape drew your attention to the artifacts, you brought them here. Why would you do this, Professor Dumbledore? Wow, so many questions. Something so judgy. Snape told us Rakepick's dark artifacts were protected by a powerful curse. What could be more pressing than finding Rakepick? Oh no, I clicked MERULA again. Won't Rakepick try to break into the Ministry to get her artifacts back? Snape told us Rakepick's dark artifacts were protected by a powerful curse.
I moved Rakepick's dark artifacts here to my office to study them. Unfortunately, I was interrupted during my studies by more pressing matters.
More pressing matters?
Rest assured, we will not let Rakepick get her dark artifacts back.
Oh.
I had the artistry.
So you had the artifacts picked up and stored at the Ministry of Magic. That does not sound like a safe place. I just feel it's safer. Hogwarts is like a prison. You know, you put something in a cursed vault, it stays there for a long time. Now, well, I feel like she's going to have spies in the Ministry, isn't she? Are they going to be parts of the Cabal in the Ministry who are just like, yeah, right, but you know you're gonna try break into Hogwarts and steal them out of Dumbledore's office? Yeah, yes. And you was thinking it would be really difficult because you'd have to, you know, learn to battle Dumbledore and that'd be really hard. Yes, that was actually what I was thinking. You don't need to now. Drop them around our office. Just in this room here. So you moved Rakepick's dark artifacts to your office to study them, but had them stored at the Ministry of Magic while you dealt with more pressing matters. Why would you do that? If the artifacts are at the Ministry of Magic then
They're safe from anyone who might try to get their hands on them, including Mr. Hunter and Miss Snide, the well-intentioned ones.
Then why even tell us about RAKEPICKS dark artifacts at all? Why not just refuse to talk? So he'd realise that there's no chance of us finding the dark artifacts and call off our search. Isn't that right, Professor?
What Patricia Rakepick did to you wasn't fair. Betrayal like that is something no one should have to go through. But I can assure you, fixating on Rakepick will do you no good. The dark artifacts are safe at the Ministry. Instead of worrying about them, Rakepick, the Curse Vaults, or even the Statue Curse, go join the Potions Club. Try every flavour of Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. Enjoy a butterbeer. Make a friend. It would be a shame if your fixation caused you to miss out on some of the best years of your life.
I understand, Professor. I promise I'll go to the library after this.
Glad to hear it. And you, Miss Snide?
No! You're asking me to mess about, to pretend like nothing happened. I won't! I can't! You may be a quitter hunter, but I won't give up until Rakepick gets what she deserves. With or without you. MERULA, enjoy your trip to the library, Hunter. While you're studying, I'll be preparing to do what needs to be done. Ah. I mean, I totally would have reacted like that if I... No, I would never do that to you, Dumbledore. I never do that to you, Dumbledore. Because I'm too tired to shout at you after reading out MERULA's lines. So, on to the next one. Where are we going? Is that it? Yeah, I figured we had... Right, we're learning about the Ministry. Oh, Tulip and Percy. Why not just Tulip? Like, Tulip, fine. Percy, Pendo, Bombarde, Confundo. Is it Confundo? Confundus charm. Confundo. Confundus. It's Confundus. I was right in my correction.
I'm working on a way to bottle the smell of new books.
Okay. Just gonna keep going. Where have you been all year, Shiny? You never seem to want to hang out anymore. Oh, that's kind of hurtful. I do want to hang out, Rowan. I've been very busy with all the other friends because Hogwarts Mystery wrote it into the script that we'd meet other friends other than you, because we were spending a lot of time with you, Rowan, and then Kiara and people like Talbot. They weren't getting much attention, which is why Talbot is right here in a Geordie accent. Did you find that white-eagled owl? No. Nope. Ugh, Percy. Tulip, Percy, I need you to tell me everything you know about the Ministry of Magic headquarters.
Merlin's beard, where do I begin?
We haven't talked since the welcoming feast. Wouldn't you rather do something fun? Like trick prints?
I know you're not exactly a fan of the Ministry, Tulip, but...
You wouldn't be either if you two had two parents who worked for the Department of Magical Law Enforcement.
Wait, you break rules despite your parents working for the Department of Magical Law Enforcement?
Oh, you naive child. I break the rules because my parents work for the department. Because my parents work for the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Why do you want to learn about Ministry anyway, Shiny Hunter?
I need to get into the Ministry of Magic. Oh man, are we actually going to get to go to the Ministry of Magic? That would be awesome.
What?
I take my earlier comment back. This is loads more fun than trick and pins.
See, Dumbledore's keeping Rakepick's cursed dark artifacts in the Ministry. Artifacts she is apparently trying to get back to help her get into the final cursed vault. But if I can get my hands on them, I can stop Rakepick.
You can't seriously be thinking about stealing dark artifacts from the Ministry.
If I don't, Rakepick likely will, and then she'll be one step closer to getting whatever's in the final cursed vault.
Yes, but...
Look, Percy, I'm not asking you to actually come with me to the Ministry, but you want to work at the Ministry one day, and I could really use that knowledge.
For the record, I still think this plan is wrong and a total violation of the rules. But you helped me find Fred and George when they went missing, without asking any questions. So, let's just do this before I come to my senses.
Thank you, Percy. Tulip, what about you?
Do you even have to ask?
Great. Then
tell me everything you two know about the Ministry of Magic. Just flipped it to the wrong end. It's not as... Oh, we're getting a 1-0. I mean, it's totally unnecessary. The wand is already in my hand. Doing that, it's just showboating, isn't it? But I'm all about the showboating. Oh, I was meant to work out then. But I'm all about the show. But I'm all about the showboating. But I'm all about the show. But I'm all about the showboating. This is not even going to be edited. This is live. Usually I would cut all the misses out and just show you the fake version of my abilities of handling one. Should I break down what's on each level of the ministry? Do, please. There's a guest entrance in a red phone booth, but you have to know the code. I doubt they'll let a student go snooping around the ministry, right? This is useful, but what floor would they keep RAKEPICKS artifacts on? Oh, this is only 1 hour. The energy will be fine. The Ministry of Magic headquarters is the centre of the British Wizarding government. My parents drag me to the ministry all the time and to instill an appreciation of the law. Yeah, it's working, isn't it? Ministry workers can apparate or use the flu network to get to the atrium. So, ministry workers can use underground toilets to enter the headquarters. Interesting. Don't really want to come out of a toilet. It will be difficult to know where the artifacts are kept without employee intel. Okay. The ministry is located underneath Whitehall in London. Should I break down what's on each level? Yeah. Just keep going. I'll vaguely recall the headquarters layout, but it might be best if you have an escort. Right, Tulip, you are coming with me. We're using some Polyjuice potion, and we're gonna go as... Who would have access to the ministry? I mean, one of the teachers would, right? If you saw them Dumbledore go around, you'd be like, I mean, let that guy on through. That guy, he's Dumbledore. Who's Dumbledore? He's the guy who defeated Grindelwald. The ministry is even larger and more intimidating than I thought. Getting in sounds like it'll be tricky. And even once I do, it'll be hard to find where they're keeping RAKEPICKS' dark artifacts, let alone to access them. Unless I have help from someone on the inside. I'd volunteer my parents, but they don't want me to have anything to do with you. They think you're a troublemaker. I think that's your best quality. And Dad gets enough trouble as the job as it is. I don't want to give them a reason to sack him. Where's a friend at the ministry when you need one? I don't know if you call him a friend, but I do know one of the ministry employees you could ask. I'd like to talk to Mrs. Norris if it'd help me get to the ministry. Then Hunter, I think it's time for you paid a visit to the old Ravenclaw prefect, Chester Davies. Ugh. Where is he? Oh, wait. Finish our lessons. In the next chapter, we're meeting up with Chester. I don't know. Chester Davies was never... Was Chester Davies a bad one? I mean, we had... Crazy Hufflepuff... What was the Crazy Hufflepuff girl called? June? Jenny? I can't remember what her name was, but she was... cuckoo and lived in Azkaban most of her time. Probably post Hogwarts. We had Angela Allen. It's been so long since they left. For Slytherin was, I can see his face. Oh, I can't think for the Slytherin. What was his name? The name eludes me, but I remember what he looks like. And then Chester Davies. No, Chester Davies was alright, wasn't he? And he's a Ravenclaw, he was pretty chill. I don't think he was like pompous like I think the Slytherin guy was a bit of a douche. Slytherins will probably know the name. I'll actually say that, but I don't know the name of my Gryffindor. I think it's Angelica. Or Angela. I'm going to go with Angelica. I'm going to commit to that and trust that. If it's wrong, tell me in the comment section below. Tell me what the... Felix! Yes! Boom. Love memory. How it just... You're not even trying. When you give up on something, it just pops back into your head.
Felix something. Or is his second name Felix? He was a douche, I think. But yeah, we'll find out Chester Davies because he works at the Ministry. So we're going to potentially use him. Maybe he'll escort us. Maybe we'll have to Polyjuice Potion to get through. Kind of want to use Polyjuice Potion. I think that would be fun. Okay, well that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content and information. That is all from me. See you guys soon.